Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Testing the microphone. Testing the microphone. I ain't getting no good. I ain't getting nothing out of this. Wait a minute. Hold up, y'all. Here we go. Testing. Mic check. There we go. We straight. All right, let's get it, man. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, good night. How you doing? It's your brother Bolo VNR. I'm on the Clips channel. This is the late night version. Yeah, Valentine's is done. All right, we done with that. All right, I'm just letting y'all know. Listen, it's over and done. The Valentine's thing is done. All right, I'm not hating on no one, but we don't celebrate pagan holidays. No, let me stop. Let me stop. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. How y'all doing? Let me go back to this and let me just add my information before I start. So for the people that's coming in that watch the replay, please just hit that like button coming through the door. That's the first thing. Always remember, smash the like button. We gotta talk about this. And if I don't get, what I'm saying, like if I don't see good traction on this video, I'm gonna take this to my main channel. I am straight like that. Now that's the donation information right there, and then let me drop the other one. All right, boom. So he's straight. All right, there you go. Now Usain Bolt's lawyer did an interview. I have not heard the interview. Um, so this is my raw reaction. Yeah. This is gonna be my raw reaction. What I'm gonna do is first, I'm just gonna listen, like everybody else gonna listen. I'm just gonna listen. I'm gonna let it play, and then afterwards, I'm gonna give my 2 cents.
For joining us. I'm trying to. All right, sorry about that, sir. So first, let me get from you what you make of this furor that's taking place over the comments Mr. Bolt made about the funds that are missing from his account. All right. First of all, I think we should be fair to Mr. Bolt and understand when he said, the government will give me back my money or some words to that effect, or the government must do something about it. One must understand that Mr. Bolt is not an attorney. He was not speaking in any forensic way to say the government has my money. He's saying that we have a government in Jamaica. Something has gone wrong at a financial institution. Something must be done about it.
Good night. Good night.
The matter has been moving along slowly, both in the criminal court and in the civil court. Now, persons ought not to ascribe to Mr. Bolt a political motive because he says the government should do something. That's very petty and without any merit whatsoever. But what
See now, I heard something about this lawyer. But I'm gonna reserve my comments. You saying you probably yeah. You know what I'm saying? Context clues. Let's continue.
has happened is that persons have now come down on Mr. Bolt and are saying, look, it's your fault why you have lost your money. And they are now entering to this victim blame, where you blame the person who suffered the loss or the damage and say it's your fault why you suffer this misfortune. And this is very, very unfortunate. And this is something that we believe we should discontinue. And
Venetia Phillips, are you them attack? You them attack Venetia Phillips. And Nationwide can take some of the blame too because them put out information on their platform that had everyone going in a frenzy about so both money never did reach SSL. That is the impression that Nationwide report gave out, and them can't say a lie, me I tell, because everybody was thinking the same thing to the point where they had to put out a statement on their platform that that was not the case. So did Nationwide go somewhere wrong in the way they worded their report? I don't know, but let's continue.
you should understand that he's entitled to demand that the government does something about it. And there are reasons why he's so entitled. One of them is that the FSC, the body that is set up to regularize, manage, control, and see to it that financial institutions are compliant with the law, gave a certificate each year to SSL. So anybody who goes there, including the Prime Minister who had an account there, government departments and several members of parliament who had accounts there, they relied on the fact that the entity obtained a certificate from the Financial Services Commission, the FSC. And therefore, they presume properly that the place is in good standing and a safe place to put your money. So you can't blame Mr. Bolt for going there. You have to blame all the other persons who went there. So we find that he's demanding that the government should do something about it. Is the type of an attorney.
Let's take that back.
He was not speaking in any forensic way.
Let's take that back. Let me just fast forward it a little bit in terms of the speed. It's very normal. Let me really listen to this lawyer. I don't really want to say anything. I just want to listen, and then I'm gonna give my commentary.
Say, the government has my money. He's saying that we have a government in Jamaica. Something has gone wrong at a financial institution. Something must be done about it. The matter has been moving along slowly, both in the criminal court and in the civil court. Now, persons ought not to ascribe to Mr. Bolt a political motive because he says the government should do something. That's very petty and without any merit whatsoever. But what has happened is that persons have now come down on Mr. Bolt and are saying, look, it's your fault why you have lost your money. And they are now entering into this victim blame, where you blame the person who suffered the loss or the damage and say it's your fault why you suffered this misfortune. And this is very, very unfortunate. And this is something that we believe we should discontinue, and we should understand that he's entitled to demand that the government does something about it. And there are reasons why he's so entitled. One of them is that the FSC, the body that is set up to regularize, manage, control, and see to it that financial institutions are compliant with the law, gave a certificate each year to SSL. So anybody who goes there, including the Prime Minister who had an account there, government departments and several members of parliament who had accounts there, they relied on the fact that the entity obtained a certificate from the Financial Services Commission, the FSC. And therefore, they presume properly that the place is in good standing and a safe place to put your money. So you can't blame Mr. Bolt for going there. You'd have to blame all the other persons who went there. So we find that he's demanding that the government should do something about it. Is the type of demand that citizens make when they are not satisfied that a matter being investigated by various government entities is going as quickly as he would like it to go. He was not ascribing any political um, favor, or political support, or political condemnation. He was just demanding government action, which is common and is said by people, persons all over. When something happens,
So when you say
and they're not
government,
satisfied that it's being dealt with.
so when you say government action, sir, what specifically, if anything, is Mr. Ball requesting?
Okay, the matter is being investigated, and one person has been charged. That person could be described as a low-level employee or officer of the entity. It is more than curious that nobody else has been charged. And how can it be that not only Mr. Bolt's money, but all the other persons, including several senior citizens, their monies disappear from this entity, and nobody
Oh, wow, we got some people in the building. How y'all doing? Let's get back to the audio. Well, I'm on live on YouTube. Me do YouTube, you know. Serious, yeah. You need to check my page. I used to
nobody
never into politics like you follow up a thing like Wagwan, but I never used to be into it. But right now, I talk about both SSL money, but them thief, and the money, if you get back your money and the 100 or 200 and all other people, never forget back their money. Yeah, that's what I talk about.
is being called upon. The officers, the senior persons who
I
would
got
have to
time tonight.
transfer those funds. Because bear in mind that Mr. Bolt's funds were not taken in a basket or a scandal bag and put on a counter or put on the floor. It was bank transfer. It was transferred from a financial institution to SSL.
Say that again.
Andrew always need to put down barrel and roll. Long spiritual.
People, not my words. Not my word, yeah? No, I do agree, though. You know, I don't, yeah. Like, seriously.
You know Andrew always win this election. Be right I got in Jamaica.
No, but, all right.
Win this back.
Say that again. See your microphone. Well, let's hold it, man. I'm here, you talk. So, what you say?
If Andrew always ever win this election, a pay fuck will take place in Jamaica.
All right. So, why you say that?
Because that's a happen.
No, but what could have caused that to happen? Me more people understand what you say.
You know, see how Andrew always make everything go wrong in our country.
Like, elaborate. Me not disagree with them more if
He
you
make
elaborate.
everything. He brainwash everybody. He brainwash plus the college student them. That's why I win the election.
Or you talk about in terms of
He brainwash everybody.
like he campaign when him do the whole
Yeah, and
clock
he
thing and
and
then
and
something
they
there.
and they and the poor people promising and all them something and when they go back to university a whole different story,
So all
whole
right.
different ball game.
So you're familiar with the promises we make for the first 100 days.
No, you
All
know
right. So he made some promises for the first 100 days. Where him say and multiple things in promise
a
that
whole heap of things in
I
promise.
mean I talk about the first time he get power, you know. He
Yeah, I
promised
can't
multiple
remember first
things.
one.
Yeah, the first time, like 9 years ago, he promised that within 100 days he would have done this and this and this. One of the promises he made was that is a tangible promise that he could have kept
Mm,
is that he would set a date for elections.
mm,
He never set a date for elections. And right now, the way how things are going, I'm hearing whispers that they're trying to have elections next year, not this year, when this year is the deadline.
no man,
You understand?
this year talk.
Because no matter what they have been doing, the momentum is not with them. The people are saying we're tired and we need a change. No, there's some people that won't vote for PMP still because them just don't trust none of the two party them. And I'm saying to those people, well, there's a third party. You need to vote same way. You don't have to vote for JLP or PMP. There's a third party. Learn about them, educate yourself, and see if you want to make that choice. If you know what I say?
You
But
say Angeles cannot create that the impact the way cartel create on Jamaica. No matter alright. Now first parish council election is a call where you can't get a result up to today.
oh, yeah, talk about the local
The
government
local
election
locally.
because they lost and they don't want to admit it.
So that's why I tell you say if
And
them win, that's why I tell you say if they win this election, they'll cause riot. I tell
mm-hmm.
you, big riot.
All right, so you hear about the situation at
Put more Spanish town.
Portmore and Spanish Town, St. Catherine. When me I talk about them, they are changing Portmore into a parish. They tabled it in the bill in Parliament the other day. I think it was Wednesday.
Oh.
So what that does, them call it gerrymandering.
I say Angeles I move like Trump.
Well, I know, man. We don't know why people compare Andrew to Trump. Andrew is worse than anybody.
Andrew and Trump is the same thing.
No. Trump say, boy a boy and girl a girl. Andrew only sign some more agreement. And I take $1.5 million for them people to do their thing in a Jamaica. Trump and Andrew is not the same. Man, don't do it.
The same
It's
thing.
not the same. That's a
Same
one
thing.
big old difference.
Thanks.
Trump and Andrew is not the same. Man, don't
Same.
do it.
Same.
You understand? I know so don't hear Trump, but I don't even understand. Say, any Kamala Harris, they win the election. I done the world done. I don't not even know what go on. I gotta give a little bit more time before he one real hard that come in and you see he real devil and come on that. But that's one whole conversation. The Democrat them are that them a push.
Suppose when they call the election.
So you know about that. Sure.
Suppose when they call the election.
But I mean I talk anyway, so just talk. So they can't hear. We are moving microphone. But what is? Just talk.
Suppose when they call the election.
Mm-hmm.
A year cartel come and say, me a vote for PMP. Because everybody knows the cartel are born PMP.
Mm-hmm.
I people, Jamaican people overall, the thing with cartel have on Jamaican people. If
Mm-hmm.
cartel say all road lead to PMP, think the
Mm-hmm.
Labour right can stand a chance?
The way how Andrew ago, I mean, enough people I say boy he will TV election. So him standing a chance. Well,
All
yeah.
if in thief selection and the country are go worse.
Yeah, we agree upon that. But
Country are go worse and Andrew let's make everything where take place right now.
mm, I mean like everything.
Everything all the foolish and where take place. Alright. Everybody know Keep Richards our entertainer, don't?
Mm-hmm. But glad to you touch on that. I'm gonna go ask you,
So
I'm gonna ask you
everybody
everything
know
about that.
keep it as an entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
It no matter who you want to be, the man are doing work. Don't.
Yeah, yeah.
If you're a security guard, you come here for work, and a work you come here for work, you do your security work. And that is supposed to do. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody you pay for do it, the same thing you got to do. Don't.
Right.
So keep it as an entertainer. And get paid for entertain people. So what
Mm-hmm.
if somebody said they want a dub plate
Mm-hmm.
and it's a dance and you want a dub plate
Right.
and he make a dub plate? Why Andrew Wallace? At the time next thing we make him all go down. Why Andrew Wallace feel like said them for lock up a man and charge him?
Well, that's the other thing that everybody is saying in the street that um, he was targeted because he was at a PMP rally like days before that. And he's just, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the first time it's me like, really? But because when we look on it, all right, remember the song where Chronicle do for Andrew Wallace? What on there? Hold on there, what you say again? Say that again.
Everything I keep it say in a
Mm-hmm.
this a song. I thought what take place.
Woo! Me don't know if up my G. Me don't know if me mute my mic, You know what for do that, So what is being said in the street with Kiprich thing, and I never even did know say it's a dub, but it sound like a dub from here still.
It's a dub
And
plate. The
then
man pay to make a dub plate.
yeah, but it not gonna go nowhere in a court, Them just
Then why them not come up
enough
and charge
because
him?
them just enough. You see, everything to me, everything with Andrew Owen's government now is a distraction. Everything is a PR because the pressure is on him. SSL money, the Integrity Commission, all the other scandal we are
If that
surrounding
if
other
that
people in the government.
if that the
The
pressure
pressure
did
is
if
on
that
him.
the pressure did there on him,
Hmm.
it could have solved. The pressure the for Andrew.
You know, feel so?
Andrew
Well,
is just blood quick bad breed.
no, when we say pressure, I mean, listen, there's people, you know, if you understand, I don't know if you know, but there's people around the world that is invested in a Jamaica. Some of them have links with Interpol, some of them have links with the FBI, the CIA, and them are Jamaican too. They are connected and they have been investigated a long time. Them have social media platform and some of them invited on those social media platforms. I mean, I talk about people who are professional. So recently, when Nationwide come out to the news, say both SS money um is like it not reach wherever, and then move it. That are the impression we then give.
Hey boy.
Both the impression of them give is that both money never reach your account them. So the lawyer put out a statement and said, Brethren, no, not go so. The money reached the establishment. It was done in the bank and them have written statements. And the nationwide come out back and say them stick on the information and they put out. They never did say the money never reached the bank, but they must say some of the money get chopped. And both now go find back the money they must have like 6.5 million or something like so. Out of 12 million. But what me I say is that all of those things where you see come out, all nationwide get that information. And the lawyer no see it, both no see it. You know, come out in the public. Who is feeding them this information?
Somebody inside.
Right? That have to be like classified information. Why are only them alone out of every other agency? Media house are always there. Same thing with the Integrity Commission report. When Andrew won his Integrity Commission report come out, them say, oh, it's only 4 accounts and this and that, and it's only this amount of money, something $1 million. It's always them. Then the DPP all of a sudden now ready to try the case with SSL. All of this is suspicious. All of it. But when me I listen to with the lawyer right now, it's like he must say, you know, he must speak too timid. Him not have no fire in him voice for USAIN board situation, in my opinion. It's like he must say, yo, the man have a right to talk and you have to understand. So it's been 2 years and we're not getting the answers and whatever. But right now, boy, just go and watch them thing, cause the stories are incredible. Where them are come out with as far as me say. But sorry for 200 odd people that will lose their money, cause all indication is that these people not getting the money.
Just transferred from a financial institution to SSL. So how did it leave SSL without a trace? Is that someone took up a bag of money?
Whoa.
Scandal bag and put an account or put
Wait. What?
But all the other persons, including several senior citizens, their monies disappear from this entity. And nobody is being called upon. The officers, the senior persons who would have to transfer those funds. Because bear in mind that Mr. Bold's funds were not taken in a basket or a scandal bag and put on a account or put on the floor. It was bank transfer. It was transferred from a financial institution to SSL. So how did it leave SSL without a trace? Is that someone took up a bag of money and walk out? Checks and bank transfers were done to move this money. Why this can't be found? What has happened? What has happened to the computers that disappear mysteriously? Why are we not having fulsome disclosure of the investigation?
No. See, I stand corrected. USAIN Bold's lawyer is asking some very, very integral questions. Very, very important questions. He's saying that the money definitely went to SSL. What happened when the money reached SSL? He's saying what happened to the multiple employees that had something to do with that money moving around. Hold on, people. Hold on, music.
Of this matter. And why no? And walk out. Checks and bank transfers were done to. And nobody is being called upon. The officers, the senior persons who would have to transfer those funds. Because bear in mind that Mr. Bolt's funds were not taken in a basket or a scandal bag and put on a counter or put on the floor. It was bank transfer. It was transferred from a financial institution to SSL. So how did it leave SSL without a trace? Is that someone took up a bag of money and walk out? Checks and bank transfers were done to move this money. Why this can't be found? What has happened? What has happened to the computers that disappear mysteriously? Why are we not having fulsome disclosure of the investigation of this matter? And why nobody else is even being interrogated that we know of?
Is there a testable proof, sir, that the funds actually got to the account? Because one of the accusations that's out there now is that the money was stolen before it actually got to the account. You said it differently.
Well, let's deal with that. Who has the record, the information that the money was stolen and was not sent to SSL? Who has that information? And why not take it to the police and identify the person who stole the money? Why? Why this big red herring without a head nor a tail? Why? Well, let me tell you, Mr. Bolt's money was sent to SSL by bank transfers. The investigations conducted by Mr. Ken Tomlinson, who was put in charge by the FSC, his records confirm that Mr. Bolt's money was sent there. The persons who were saying it was stolen, which started at a certain media house, has not presented one bit of evidence to say it was stolen on the 10th of March and the amount stolen was $5 or $6. A red herring has been thrown across the path, and the question is, what's the motive for doing that?
I want to ask you what you think the motive is.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is very interesting. Yeah.
For doing that, and what do you make of the? I want to ask you what you think is the motive for doing that, and what do you make of sections of the portions of the investigation being leaked without the public or yourself or your client being apprised of the entire situation?
Well, two things to be said about that. I am not aware that any part of the report from the investigators has been leaked. I'm not aware of that. If persons are saying they got parts of it via leakage, then that would be something to be condemned and to question the reliability of the investigation, because they have taken bits and parts and leaked it to their media of choice. Especially given the fact that the learned DPP is in today's newspaper as saying she's not ready to go to trial.
I think he did. He now hit the car, went to the restaurant.
What is happening?
Are you and your client
Hey man, y'all give me a second, cause I got some noise around me. Hold up, give me a second. All right, I'm back. Nah, see, what it is This lawyer is not playing around. Now he talking like, you know what I'm saying? Now he talking.
Disappear mysteriously. Why are we not having full some disclosure of the investigation of this matter? And why nobody else is even being interrogated that we know of?
Is there a testable proof, sir, that the funds actually got to the account? Because one of the accusations that's out there now is that the money was stolen before it actually got to the account. You said it differently.
Well, let's deal with that. Who has the record, the information that the money was stolen and was not sent to SSL? Who has that information? And why not take it to the police and identify the person who stole the money? Why? Why this big red herring without a head nor a tail? Why? Well, let me tell you, Mr. Bolt's money was sent to SSL by bank transfers. The investigations conducted by Mr. Ken Tomlinson, who was put in charge by the FSC,
You know, say Steve Harvey. Now one different conversation this I go one place cause we dey on the road. But you know say Steve Harvey really fool some of them woman there. This man have the woman them a think say them can think like a man and them a woman. Who what can go so all that possible? All them that's like a man saying, yeah man, you know me can think like a woman. Nope. Never.
Of course you can think.
No, we
You can be a
cannot.
woman.
You cannot. The mind of a woman is vastly different from the mind of a man. What? Listen, it's not. Listen, man. There's so many differences. It's ridiculous. We are not the same. God never made us that way to think like each other. There is a difference between us that is significant that cannot change. Not even two human beings on the earth now the same, much less man and woman. We are two different gender. Impossible. That's not a possibility. You understand? So you just have fool yourself to think say you can think like a man. What you have done is have miniature experiences with some men, because you don't know all of the men in the earth. That I first fly in an argument. Just like when a man said, yo, you will like girl in my shape dog. You get me silent step, better yeah, eat that. You know, in a sense. All you do is lock off yourself from the possibility of finding the right freaking girl. You don't even know say that you do. You block your blessing, bro. Every woman is not the same, bro. It's not possible. You have to open your mind to the possibilities. You're closing off yourself to blessing. The world is full of abundance and difference and variety. Right? There's something unique about every single individual on the earth, as much as a trillion of us here. There's something that's unique about that person that's different about that person. So once you start to think like say every man are the same and every woman are the same, yo, you better go just go in our house and lock up by yourself. Cause you just frig up your whole like possibility of having like a real life and like joy and like finding a soulmate. I mean as a soulmate like no Google Gaga fairy tale thing. I talk about somebody where you're actually compatible with. There's a person out there for you. God designed it that way. Even if that person is not turn into the person yet, at some point they will. I just don't know if you have like the right timing for like meet on another, them where they and grow. You have to grow and him have to grow. That's so you go. You there one stage of your life right now. Hopefully you not stay at that stage there. And then you can go on next stage and then you're ready. You understand what I say? And you're not too late, like you're young.
Who young?
Now
You
you
don't like it?
you're old and but you're still young. You cannot be my mother. So you're young.
I'm not young.
You know we don't want to go into the ages, but I'm just
I'm
saying.
young. I'm not young.
You're young, you just said it.
No, I'm 46. I'm not young.
You're not young.
No.
Alright, 46.
I'm 4 more years to reach 50. Look for me good.
Yeah, but even
There's no
so,
but.
even so, our woman golden years are like between that the age then like 60 or 62 and still are going good. You understand? If you really are take care of yourself.
Look,
Well,
look how much woman where they reach my age and then just go.
that's not you're making my point.
How?
You're making my point. You're actually making my point. So what does I say? Me never did think say that was still, but you know just run well left me. You can't tell you that right now.
Why?
You're not running left me in that age. Me not tell
I'm
you age,
not
but
going with that age.
you're not running left me in that age. Like, oh, that's what I'm saying at all. To me. Probably one look young youth in that shit. Yeah, man.
4 more years. I'll be
So
50.
why wrong with 50? Oh, yeah, make it look like a
Nothing. Because I'm
detrimental
proud
stage.
of it.
Oh,
Because I don't look
I'm
it.
that is a good thing. See,
Proud of it.
there
I
we
don't
go
look it.
right there because you see,
One day me and one 19-year-old boy cuss me like dog. So that's when the phone the young girl run down to the age. Big man come and tell you say could have been my son.
never believe you.
Yeah,
Damn.
man. You could have been my son, you know. Fool yourself, you know. Fool yourself right now. I saw enough big man this in our road.
Big man, this is all that come about.
Because I try to say me around on me age. She say, big man, you know, one little boy with a feeling age group.
Oh, that that is true for some. That is true for some.
Yep. You know.
My thing is this: saying we have to eliminate generalizations, and we have to meet people on what they show us that they are. You can meet you can meet 1,000 men. Back to nobody talk about the place. Come on, that Pamela. So what me I say? Um, I say man with the music, man. Lord God, hold on. We come on for that.
You know, say over 45 minutes we in there and a one dance and dance.
Me
Like a one
Lord
spoken
God, you know what I say? Man, this man, I'm gonna have to go over this live stream tomorrow. I have to go over this on my main channel. This is way deeper than I thought. I swear to God, I never thought that this would be. It's a broski. Oh, this nigga acting like you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. That's what they do. That's what they do. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go over this live stream. I have to go over this topic tomorrow, but not tomorrow. A few hours from now on my Bolo VNR 2.0. That's what I'm gonna have to do because you see, this situation is crazy. Hey man, I'm gonna have to do this later, man. This goddamn rain coming down right now. Look like it's serious, and I think I might just go home. I'm at that point. So, this definitely is a topic. I'm glad I kind of touched it on here. Kind of went through it. This is kind of like me, doing my background check on stuff. So I just did my background check, and I definitely need to tap more into this. So, hey, appreciate y'all for coming through. The person that nobody hit the like button though. I don't know what's going on with that, but I guess it's all new people. It is what it is. See y'all later though. Peace.